Our dragon's back.
Welcome to Mediocre Gaming, and today we're playing God of War Ragnarok. Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Zarel. Let's get to it. So today we're doing the side quest Burning Skies. But before we get to that, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and ring that bell to be notified of all future episodes as soon as they go live. So let's get into it. So this section of the map in Vanaheim is a little bit hard to get to, so this is probably one of the last things you're going to do in terms of favors or side quests for Vanaheim. So it will take a lot of trekking around the map and unlocking paths to get to this point. And then once you get here, then you have to kind of figure out how to get to the Ash Tyrant to complete the task. Now this hallway, you'll actually want to stay out of the main part of the hallway, so when the wall breaks down, that's actually a good time to get into that protected spot. Dragon sits at the other end of the hallway and breathes fire, which doesn't deter these enemies because they're fire-based, so they have some immunity. You can't do any damage to the Ash Tyrant at this point, so the best thing to do is go into the hallway, get behind cover, stay out of the main part of the hallway, and then when you see these spots that you can destroy with drop near, go ahead and do that, because that'll give you access to further down that you wouldn't otherwise have. So deal with these Draugr. For some reason I couldn't think of Draugr. Don't ask me why. The Draugr don't get damaged by the dragon fire, so it's best just to lead them into the safe spots, or safe spots for you, and then just continue on moving closer and closer to the other end of the hallway in order to deal with the Ash Tyrant. Best thing to do is take the Draugr out and then move forward, making sure that you stay out of the main part of the hallway, and when you are, try to get to cover as quickly as possible. So, I know going up that little step is going to put me right face to face with the dragon. And as soon as I popped up there, he hit me down again. There's actually a little cove there off to the left-hand side. I'm there now. That will give you some cover. So head to the left side when you get to that point. And at the same time, we're finishing another favor.
Question first, brother. You wanted to make this valley your home. What stopped you?
One of the look around the map and try and find the thing.
This valley, it was on the brink.
So this gives you a little bit of background on
Crater like you see
what
now?
happened in Vanaheim. And as you go along, you get more and more details until you find out how the frozen lightning bolt ended up in the middle of the crater in Vanaheim when you had nothing to do with it. So this obviously happened prior to you having the Leviathan axe, which could have been at any point within the last several centuries. So
Did it belong to a fair-haired warrior? Yes. She was fearsome.
you get more details, you get some idea of what was going on, but I don't think you ever have the entire picture. You just kind of get a feeling that some maybe not really motive, but some of the actions that happened.
And the fair hair. This warrior reminds me of someone.
What is it?
I once knew a warrior like the one.
And all these all of these, you know, it's like it's a small world. Hey, I know someone like that.
You.
That was Faye. And
She sounds like
it's like, oh, you knew Faye?
she didn't carry that axe.
Well, I didn't know. I knew of her. I didn't know her.
It seems there is much I never knew about her. And now she is gone.
So,
Maybe. But her story here
and
is
then we'll never
fresh.
really know the motivation, although we could certainly guess. All right, we're getting closer. Dragon popped back up there on the perch. The nested area. This is where the dragon was breathing fire down on us, trying to end us while we're getting closer to the nesting grounds. We'll hit this chain down. It's an easy way back up here. And of course, an easy way back to the boat. Alright, we got a Nornir chest up here. Let's see what we need to do. Okay, so it is the little statues. These need the Dropnir spear. You have to attach one spear to each statue and then detonate them all at the same time. If you don't, they'll reform. So we'll just kind of walk around and look for the 3 statues. They're always within a certain radius of the chest, so it's not like we have to go back to the waterfall or, you know, somewhere else, which is good, because that would really suck if you had to go all over the place for these things. There we go. That was 3. Got them all. The chest is open. One of the things you'll find out is that there's more Nornir chests than there are apples and horns. So once you get all the apples and horns, then you start getting these other crafting materials. Alright, we gotta climb our way up. But then we can knock the shield off and make getting up and down a lot easier. Yep, but not yet, because now we're in for the boss fight. There are a certain number of dragons to fight in God of War, and this is maybe not the last one, depending on the order of things, but probably towards the end. And one of the things you'll find out while fighting this one is that it's interrupted. You don't have just fighting the Ash Tyrant. It's you know, you fight the Ash Tyrant flies away, pings you from afar. You have to deal with these minions, so you can't do any damage to him while he's perched, which I kind of feel like it's BS. He's still there, so technically I could, but I understand what they're trying to do. It's like, we don't want you to finish it while he's perched, because you could just put on full hunter gear and then put a bunch of spears on him, detonate him, and then boom. So once you take out all the minions, the flaw and the perch will show up. You need a spear. So go ahead and hit a spear there, detonate it. That'll crumble his spot, then he'll come down where you can actually do some damage. And then you fight some more. And then, you know, just kind of rinse and repeat. You do some damage, he flies off. Do some more damage, he flies off. If you can get him stunned, that's great, because you're going to go ahead and take off some bonus damage in the process, because they don't actually get stunned, but they do, as a result, take some damage. So once again, he's up on the perch, and we have to deal with the minions while avoiding damage from him. And you see there's no flaw in the pedestal yet, because there are still enemies to be dealt with.
Oh, he's on the other one. Should have seen that coming.
There we go. So once again, there we go. So it goes down. There he is. And then you just go ahead and do damage as quickly as possible. Keep him from flying off if possible, and that's what I was trying to do, not realizing it was an attack. So he's so close to being taken out, and then boom, it's all over the place. That's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check us out on social media, and thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.
Quite the dragon slayer you are. I've half a mind to write a poem about you.
Do not.
That's it. We've done it. The crater is free of dragons.
Maybe now it can finally begin to heal.
It may take a long time.
You're free, little one.
PlayStation